welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today, and if this is your first time in my channel, welcome. My name is Mervice and I'm a makeup and beauty junkie. So if that is the kind of videos that you're looking for on YouTube and what you like to watch, then you might want to consider subscribing to my channel and also hitting that bell button so you guys can be notified whenever I post a new video. I'm trying to post videos once a week, usually on Tuesdays, so you can have an idea of my schedule. And like I said, subscribe because you're going to love these videos, especially today. I did this look that you're seeing right now, and this is a look that I created with only drugstore products, as you saw by the title of the video. And I made sure that even the brushes that I use today are drugstore, to the point that, to be honest, I wanted to use ColourPop because it's one of the brands that I love right now and that I've been using a lot, and I just have a lot of products from them, and I made sure I didn't use them because I know that you can't find ColourPop in drugstores for real, even if it's drugstore price. So everything that's here is something that you can purchase at drugstore, at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, anything like that. So you can have an idea. Today the main part of my look is this eyeshadows by Rimmel London, which they're amazing. So I'm going to use two eyeshadows, and it's the Magnif'Eyes Jewel Rock edition, and I only use one color from this one, that is the Magnif'Eyes color edition. So those are two main products that I use especially on my eyes. And then for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline let me see, the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is the first time that I'm using it, and I'm already loving it. Like, the color, I think it's really good match for me. Plus, the coverage is amazing. At the beginning, it was a little bit too light, but I think, you know, it kind of maybe oxidized a little bit. And even though it's not probably exactly the same here, I still really like the color, and if I probably bronze a little bit more, it'll be even better. And just so you know, I always list the products that I use in every single video down in the description box. So if you're curious about any product that I don't mention but I'm using, or you see me using it, it is down below. The only ones that I usually don't really list is the brushes, but if you have a question about any of them, please do let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Also, don't forget to like the video. Like I said, you're going to love it, so just hit the like button right now, guys. And without further ado, I'm going to leave you into the video. What I'm going to do is a voiceover of the video, and that'll be all. So I think this is gonna be a quick video, but it's gonna be a really interesting one. So just keep on watching. Alright, my love, so I'm starting with my NYX Angel Bell primer, and this is an oil-free primer. I'm going to apply it all over my face, and this is just going to help smooth the skin and just, you know, perfect it and get it all ready for the foundation. And as you see, I am applying it all over my face. I'm going in after with my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation, and I just pull up 3 pumps, which is way too much, as you're going to see. I decided to first apply it with my fingers and then blend it out. As you see, the color is a little bit too yellow for me, but it will oxidize a little bit, so don't worry, we're gonna be fine. I'm done, that's it, okay? Just joking. I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge, and I'm making sure to blend it out as best as possible. I'm gonna even get closer to my hairline, since the foundation is a little bit too yellow, especially right now. I know it's looking crazy, okay, but don't worry, we're gonna be fine, you know. Next step is gonna be contour, and just that step is gonna help a lot, as you're going to see. So I'm going in with my contour stick by Wet n Wild. And just so you know, every product that I'm using is going to be listed down below in case you're curious about the color, in case I forget to mention it. I am using my stick in all the areas that I want to, you know, help the face look smaller, like in my cheeks and chin and forehead and all of that. Blending it out with the same sponge. This is going to be the sponge that I'm going to be using the most, just to blend everything out. And I also decided to contour a little bit on my nose. I really wish this color was a little bit darker, but you know, still, we just make it work, and I'm gonna go in with powder later. I wanted to show you my eyebrow routine because I'm not even sure if I have showed you very often, but all I do is just fill in the areas where I feel like I'm missing a couple of hairs, but as you see, my eyebrows are pretty full, so I don't really need to do much. I am using this e.l.f. brow pencil, which is like $2, and it's amazing. It works really well for me. And then I'm going in with the e.l.f. brow gel. This is just a clear brow gel to help my brows stay in place and, you know, not move, not go anywhere. This is like a $2 product that is super amazing. And this, you probably know, this is the Pro Concealer, and I am just using it on my lids to just getting prepared for the eyeshadows. And I'm going in with this eyeshadow from Wet n Wild, which you can use whatever eyeshadow you want to set in your concealer. You could even use powder. I just went in with that. And then the main attraction is gonna be the Magnif'Eyes Jewel Edition palette by Rimmel. As you see, it's a beautiful palette, and I'm starting with the first transition color, which is this yellow mustard color, which on my skin tone is not gonna really be that noticeable, but you know, I just wanted something soft first before I go in with the harsh colors. And that being said, I'm going in with the green eyeshadow. This is the darkest green. I decided to go in with the sponge that comes in the palette, just because I know that those sponges, they're not great for blending, but they do grab a lot of product, and that's kind of like what I wanted to do at first, to then go in and blend it out. As you see, I'm focusing in the outer corners, and then I'm going to blend into the crease, and I wanted to already kind of create a little shape over there with that color. So now I'm going in with my e.l.f. brush, and I think I mentioned to you that even the brushes and the sponges I'm using are drugstore prices, so nothing here, it's more than, not even $10 honestly. Like, this brush costs $3, and it is an amazing brush. It's called, I think, the small crease brush or something like that. So as you see, I'm just blending it out first in the crease, and then getting a little bit higher to the brow bone, but very lightly, making sure that it looks, you know, nice and blended and smooth as possible. Now I'm going in with the Magnif'Eyes Color Edition by Rimmel. I'm only going to use this green color. This is the only color you're gonna be seeing me use from this palette, and I decided to use it because this one looks a little bit more green on my skin tone. So I just wanted to like make it pop. Plus I have the eyeshadow already, you know, I always need an excuse to use it. You don't need to use it, you don't need to get it just for that color. And then I'm going in with that green color. It's like a medium kind of green color, and I'm using it in the kind of center part of my lid only. And then with a lighter green color, I'm going in again in the center part of my lid, but dragging it a little bit closer to the inner corners. That color wasn't giving me the pigmentation I wanted, so I just wet the brush. This is a $1 e.l.f. brush, which is amazing. It's an eyeshadow brush. So I wet the brush, and you see right away I'm getting like an amazing pigmentation. And then I'm going in with the last color on the lids. I decided to just wet the brush again. You can use whatever product you have, even water you could use if you wanted. And I'm going in the inner corners and just dragging it a little bit up in the lid, in the area that I had not applied any eyeshadow, and then dragging it in a little bit in the lower lash line, just in the inner part of it. Finally, with the I promise, the lightest color in the palette, and this very small detail brush by Real Techniques, I am trying to just highlight a little bit more the inner corners of my eyes. And now I'm just going in with that green color again from the Magnif'Eyes Color Edition, and the same sponge, and I'm just applying in the lower lash line, just to give it a little bit more definition to the eyes, more depth. And I'm going in with that greenish yellow color in the center part of my lid. As you saw, it's a little, you just gotta know how to work it out. I decided to go in with my fingers in that case, and I applied a little bit just in the center part of my lid, just to lighten it up a little bit, of my lower lash line, I'm sorry. And now with that darker green color from the first main palette, I'm just going in the outer corners of my lower lash line, and then just cleaning a little bit the line with a cotton ball, and getting it ready for my Pro Conceal by LA Girl. This is in the color Pure Beige, and I am applying underneath my eyes, in the center part of my face, my nose, just all the areas where I want to highlight. And I am blending everything out with my Real Techniques sponge. I think this is one of those eye sponges or something. It's a little bit smaller as you see, so it makes it a little bit easier for me in the under eyes, especially because I want to keep that shape, as you see, that B shape on the eyes. And then I decided I wanted to highlight a little bit more. I wanted a little bit more coverage, so I'm going in with this Maybelline eraser concealer. This one, I forgot the color of this one, and I am applying it in the same areas where I applied the concealer before. The name of this concealer is Golden, just so you know. And just making sure I blend everything out. Now I'm going to set it in with my contour palette from Wet n Wild. Just using that yellow color in the center parts of my face. Everywhere where I use the concealer, I am applying the powder, the yellow powder. I love this powder, by the way, to set in my eyes. And up next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Precise All Day Eyeliner, doing a little wing line. And of course, that line, you know, started nice and small, ended up a little bit big, but hey, you know, girl gotta work with what she has, you know. And I also decided to tight line with a black eyeliner. I don't have a drugstore one. That's the only product that is not drugstore, but you can use whatever drugstore you have. And now I'm powdering or setting in my face with the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. And I'm just applying it all over my face. It is in the color 312. And now I'm just trying to bronze my face with the Wet n Wild contour palette with that brown color that is perfect for me. As you see, works more like a bronzer than a contour for me, but that's okay. I do like that. I like it that it's a little bit more bronzy than anything. As you see, I'm also going in on my nose and everywhere where I want to make my face look a little bit smaller. And then I'm going in with the Jordana blush. This is in the color Terracotta. This is a super affordable blush and it is amazing. It has a lot of pigmentation, so you gotta be careful with it. And I'm going to highlight with my Wet n Wild highlight powder in the color Precious Petals. As you see, it's really nice highlight, and this is without wetting the brush. If I wet the brush, it would be incredible. And it is a color that looks amazing on any skin tone. It's only like $4 at the drugstore. And finally, I'm applying my setting spray. This is by e.l.f. and this is a matte setting spray. It is pretty good. It's the only one I have right now. Now for the lips, I'm using this it is Belly lip palette, and I'm going in with the brown color in it and just going in all over my face. If you don't know, it is Belly is a YouTuber and she's a Dominican YouTuber, so hey Dominicans. And then I'm going in with a little bit of a lighter nude color, and decided to go in a little bit with the coral color in the palette as well, because I wanted it to be nude but not so nude. And then I decided to highlight a little bit the center part of my eyes with this Jordana lip gloss, which is like, it looks white but it has some kind of I don't know, iridescent color. And then I realized I forgot to do my lashes, so I'm applying my CoverGirl Super Sizer mascara. So now we're good. Okay, so as you see, this is the final look. Very green, very nice. This is what I was looking for with this eyeshadow palette. It is amazing. As you see, nobody could tell this is a drugstore. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so that was it for the video. I hope you really liked it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel if you want to keep watching more videos like this. I do have other kind of videos like unboxings for beauty/makeup subscription boxes that I'm going to leave you a link over here so you guys can watch it. And I also have a lot of other content that you might want to just, you know, search over there, see if you're interested in watching. And I am so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.